Good evening. Allen County's budget shortfall is forcing cuts.
Each department is supposed to trim about 7% of its budget, but meeting that requirement means drastic measures for some. News Channel 15's Adam Widener looked into a couple of different plans, and Adam, this did not faze the recorder's office too much.
No, it didn't. It was supposed to cut about 7%, but instead it's trimming almost 30% without letting anyone go. But that's not the same story for the county assessor.
We've cut fat for years in county government. You can't do that really without it meaning people, without it meaning jobs.
The $5.4 million budget shortfall begins to claim its first victims in Allen County. The county assessor's office first offered up $68,000 in cuts, but was later forced to cut $149,000. That meant jobs.
Fortunately, that will be a reduction in staff. We're still working on the final line items, but it could be possibly 2 to 3 people out of this office.
But there's a stark difference between departments. Check out the county recorder's office. It was forced to cut more than $10,000, but instead trimmed about $40,000. The reason?
We're fortunate in that we've got some options instead of having to consume some tax dollars that somebody might need elsewhere, like for public safety.
The recorder's office brings in about $1.5 million in fees every year and hopes to someday be self-sufficient.
Basically what we would be doing is taking some of the property tax revenue that we get, giving it back to the county, and living more on our own means.
Though council chose not to dip into its rainy day funds for this shortfall, extra cuts from the recorder's office could be more than just a drop in the bucket.
It doesn't make that much difference in terms of the overall deficit. We're talking millions of dollars that county council's trying to find here. But really the way to look at it is it probably means one position that somebody might not have to eliminate.
Now each department must submit its budget plans by August 15th. Live in Studio 15, Adam Widener, News Channel 15.